Okay. Well, good morning, y'all. Welcome to Morning Mayhem. It's a little bit of chaos in here today, but that's okay. It's 7:05. I don't know the weather, but it's very nice outside.
It is very nice. It's
Mild.
about 55 degrees according to my Ram truck.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's, tested
There we
by
go.
by scientists that it's accurate. So it's about
Yeah.
55.
Well, mine was the same
Supposed to get
as
up to almost
Save More the other
Like
day.
75 now. I mean,
know.
today. Yeah.
We're coming at you from the Clanton Tractor Studio. It's mild outside and it's going to be warm later. The strawberry patch opens today. I don't know if you knew that.
Oops. Hit the wrong button. Went the
And
wrong way with that one, folks.
we're just going to say good morning to our sponsors real quick.
Yeah.
And thank you. Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Central Alabama Wellness, Coca-Cola,
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting
Mr.
for
Mike
this
Baker,
moment
thank you
so I could,
so
so I could have a
much.
swallow.
Mr. Mike brought me Diet Cokes, and you would have thought that I hit the lottery when I walked in today.
All right. Good for
Yes,
you.
I'm
Thank
so
you,
happy.
Mr. Mike. Appreciate it.
I talked right over your pop.
It's all right. It's still
My apologies.
You can still hear it. There it is.
The ambiance.
That's exactly.
Chilton Chamber of Commerce, Larry Puckett Chevrolet, Putter Up, Wood Surfside Marina, Market 22, This and That Vinyl, and Workout Anytime. Thank y'all so much for sponsoring us. It is Morning Mayhem, and I can't believe that they trusted us with the microphones once again.
I know. Here we are. I've got it for another 2 hours.
Woohoo!
Hey, look, we're just glad to be here and glad that you're along with us. And hey, let us know you're out there.
Yeah, comment, talk with us. Mona Gail Posey's watching. Good morning, Miss Mona.
Good. Good morning.
And good morning to our YouTube watchers. I know normally Miss Wanda watches on YouTube. So
Right.
good morning, Miss Wanda, if you're watching. And I feel like a lot of people have been sleeping in this week with it being spring break.
It is so strange. It's almost eerie. It's not even
Yeah.
summertime. It's like this, when school's out.
I know.
But it's like everybody's taking a break. I mean, just on the ride down, it's just not near as many vehicles as you
I
would
know.
normally see.
I saw a few more on the way this morning, and I thought maybe there was a wreck on the interstate, but it was just a spurt at the same time that I
Yeah,
was getting on.
right, exactly.
Because after that, there was nobody.
Well, we live off of a cut through road, I'll call it. And if there's traffic going north, they'll get off there at the Jemison exit and come through County Road 44.
Oh, yeah.
It's about 2.5 mile road, and man, I've seen it backed up the whole road.
Yeah.
You know
what I hate? I hate whenever traffic gets backed up like that because of a wreck, and you're trying to get out to go either way, and no one will stop pulling up to let you out.
I know it's ridiculous.
I'm sitting in my driveway. Can you please let me out?
Exactly. It's funny you said that because what happens when that does happen and the north traffic going north is backed up, is I have to turn to go to our road off of 31, make a left in front of everybody, and you're just going, look, people, I live down here.
Yeah.
Stop and let me go. You're not going anywhere. You know what I mean?
I know.
And there's somebody will inevitably do it.
I think
but
not
not everybody will.
No. And maybe this is just a weird mindset, but if I was sitting in backed up, stopped traffic, and I was sitting in front of a driveway and they were pulling out and they went the opposite way, I think I would follow them to see where they were going. Because obviously they know the area.
Maybe they know something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
At least for a little bit,
Just get me out there. Well, I haven't been up around Alabaster, north of Clear much lately.
Really?
It's been a while. No, I've been my business, I guess you'd say, takes me south most of the time.
Yeah.
But how's that construction going up there? Have you been through there lately?
Yes, we went yesterday to the Birmingham Zoo.
Oh, that's right.
And so they were working on I guess it would be the shoulder in the right lane. Now they're working on the other 2 lanes.
Okay.
So it's still a mess.
Yeah, it's still a mess.
But does look wider finally.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah.
Well, I was through there a few weeks ago, I guess, and I saw that some of that work had been done.
Yeah.
And they were progressing more northward. They'd done a lot of work around the Calera exit.
Yeah.
And then northward, they were still pushing dirt.
Yeah.
They were getting there.
I tried to dodge that anytime I can.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But I hate going from the Calera exit up to Alabaster on 31 because it feels like that little area always gets really backed up.
Yeah, right. It does. It does. Even with the third and fourth lanes,
Yeah.
still does. But
we have a concert tomorrow.
that's right.
The Logan Miles concert is coming up. It's tomorrow at Peach Country Theater. And we drew a winner. Baden decided on the winner. And the winner is John Pettyjohn. The question that they had to
Right.
answer was, what was your favorite concert memory?
Okay, what did John say?
He said seeing Hank Williams Jr. drunk on stage in the 80s was his favorite concert.
I saw Hank Jr. in Columbus, Georgia, of all places, and I lived over there back in the early '80s. You know, and I had I guess I'll say, I had discovered Hank Jr. when I was a freshman at Auburn,
Oh, man.
and I heard "Family Tradition," and I thought that is a really fun
It just
song.
spoke to you, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it did. So I probably have a dozen of his albums at home
Yeah.
right now. I told
like
you.
his
I told
songs.
you yesterday, didn't I, that my daughter had discovered my LPs,
Yeah.
and well, she's actually discovered them several years ago, and so she's always, Dad, I hope you don't mind. I was listening to this. I said, listen, if you don't play them, they're not going to get played.
Yeah.
I'm
might as
sorry, I don't
well.
do that very much anymore. I personally don't do that
Yeah.
much anymore. But anyway, go ahead.
I like Hank Williams Jr. Dinosaur.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
That was a karaoke song of mine.
Oh, that is a good one. I bet that would be a good one. Now I'm
It's
a good. I can sing right along with Hank when I'm, riding in the truck by
Yeah.
myself. Sound just like him.
You know, Araya told me this morning that I was the best singer she's ever heard in her life.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't you, Araya? She's
She's-
speechless. She is still
yeah.
speechless from my singing. I've been singing all morning. Dancing.
And I got here a little late, and I missed all that.
You did.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I may have to put on another, an encore during break.
Excellent. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
We will keep the cameras rolling just in case we want to post that too.
But speaking of Logan Miles, so we gave away the tickets. We'll mention it later
Congratulations,
on.
John
in case he's
Pettyjohn.
not on.
Yeah.
He's coming to Peach Country Theater tomorrow night. Is today Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thrown off. I teach preschool, so I don't know my
It's
days
hump
this week.
day. Hump day.
Yeah.
Yep.
He'll be here tomorrow at Peach Country Theater. Tickets are still for sale on, I believe there's a link on their Facebook.
Okay.
So, what do you have for us today?
Well, I didn't know if you happened to hear, but we had a local resident who was on the Wheel of Fortune. I think it was yesterday.
I did see that.
His name is Damian Mitchell, and he was on there. He's from Maplesville, and I remember Damian when he was literally a star football player
Really?
for the Red Devils over there.
I know. I did see where he works for the sports channel now. What is it?
Jocks.
Yeah.
Jocks up in Birmingham, 94.5. I haven't heard him on Jocks. I was surprised to learn that. I did not know that.
Yeah.
But I was really excited to hear about it. But apparently he did pretty well on the Wheel of Fortune.
Yes. It said that he went home with the most prize money.
He had $32,000. I mean, including a trip. That includes a trip
To Panama.
to Panama.
Yeah.
And what do you think of that? You ever traveled out of the country?
I've only ever traveled out of the country on a cruise.
Okay, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, I went when I was a kid. We drove into Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
Neat.
I don't think I've ever been in Canada. I was close. I was at Niagara Falls,
Yeah.
but I was on
this
the
side.
on the good side. Just kidding. To our Canucks out there listening.
Oh, there's Wanda. I told you she'd be on. She
yep.
she said good morning, Mike and Taylor. Good morning, Miss Wanda.
I see that. Good morning
We
to
have a
you.
few people on this morning. Good morning, Timothy Ray and Jeff Pope and Aunt Mims, Shannon Hathcock and Miss Mona again. Good
Well-
morning. Thank y'all for listening in today.
So Damien, he gets on the show and he gets he's the most successful player. Do you watch Wheel of Fortune?
No, I don't just watch it. I'll watch it if it's on, but I don't turn it on.
You don't turn it on?
No.
Well, I mean, it's just kind of fun to look at it's got the letters behind, and
Yeah.
they'll name a letter, and if it shows up, then they try to guess what the word is, or the phrase is,
heard-
or words are, whatever.
I've heard that is a very like stressful show to be on. That it's kind of difficult when you're in the moment.
I think all of them would be, don't you? What about Jeopardy?
Yeah.
I watched
Sure.
Jeopardy a little bit yesterday after I got through working, and I got a few correct, but I do better on the Jeopardies that are on the Game Show Network,
Yeah.
where they show the older
Oh yeah.
episodes. And I guess it's older news that I
Yeah.
remember that I don't know what's going on today. But
That's right.
but all these they'll talk about singers and things, and I said, I'm just not hip. I
Yeah,
just
like,
don't
who
know who
is
these
that?
people are anymore,
I get
And I
that.
said, well, now I can understand, how my grandparents felt. It's like, well, I don't know who Led Zeppelin is.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I know his hair looks funny.
Do you remember on CMT channel they used to have one called the Singing Bee? Did you ever see
Yeah.
that? I loved that show. It was so good.
Now that's just like a competition thing, right?
It was like karaoke.
Yeah. Okay.
Trivia kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that one, and I like Price is Right too.
Oh yeah. One of my favorites as a kid growing up was Let's Make a Deal.
Yeah, I like that one too.
That people would dress up in these funny costumes. And I
love
always
seeing the
wondered, did they do that
costumes.
themselves, or
I think
did,
so.
did the people help them there at the studio? Or
I think they dress up to be more likely to be picked, like
that's
to stand
that's
out more,
right. That's right. Mm-hmm. Something.
Yeah.
Monty Hall was his name, and let me think. Merrill or something like that was one of his. Whatever she was, sales ladies, whatever she was.
Yeah,
I don't know if they call it, what would you call that? A model? She would stand by the product and
I think that's
and
what
go,
they call
look,
them.
this is natural electrolytes from water.
Straight
right
from
here.
Mineral, no, and then the
Straight
voice
from
in the
Mineral
background,
Springs.
Straight from Mineral Springs,
Yeah, that
Alabama.
would be Jay. That would be Jay's name. I mean, I just
This
remember
water
because
is worth $3.95.
I tell you, exactly. Now, is that higher or lower than that? But that was
John's on. He said thanks for the tickets.
Hey, good deal.
You're welcome. You can come pick them up at the station.
yeah, man, right over here on 31 South,
Yep.
across from Clanton Tractor.
Yep, right before you get to AutoZone if you're coming from Walmart.
Yep. Or if you're
Yeah.
coming south, it
Right
would
past
be-
AutoZone.
Exactly. Exactly. But our friend Damien, I mean, the word got around pretty quick about him being on the show. I
Yeah.
didn't know about it until just like the day of, or again, I don't know if I'm the hole. I crawled out of the hole, I guess I live in. But I saw him, and he's got a picture here of him on the shows.
He looks so happy. I think
He's-
I'd be happy too.
He's very happy, very handsome. Look at him. He's excited. We're excited for him,
Yeah.
And,
There was another person from Chilton County on the Wheel of Fortune, Lydia Patterson. I don't know if you know
yeah,
her.
I do remember her
She
during
went-
the college days.
Yeah,
I've
she
forgotten
went with
that.
Auburn.
That's right.
I don't
I know
remember how
Lydia.
she did, but
Lydia and her brother and mom and dad. I know them pretty well.
so that's neat. There's been a couple of people from
But he did say
Chilton County.
it says currently a sportscaster for Jocks 94.5. It says here that during his introduction, he was asked by Ryan Seacrest, as the host.
Yeah.
It says that his quote Mount Rushmore of music end quote was Lil Wayne, The Weeknd, Florida Georgia Line, and Celine Dixon. Now that is
Celine
like
Dixon.
you never heard of Dion. I mean, I'm sorry, Celine Dion.
I was
Maybe-
wondering.
maybe I have
really
to
didn't
start
know.
with-
I wasn't trying to make you feel dumb. I really didn't know. I was like, who is that? I've never heard of her.
I thought about it. I said, you know who she is?
You
But I have heard of her. I mean, I know of Celine Dion.
Speaking of
Pardon
women
me.
I've never heard of, we're going to get a break. And when we come back, if I can find my paper to
Yeah.
tell y'all what we're talking about, we're going to talk about
Good luck.
the best female rock singer of all time.
I have
I have
questions about that
I
poll.
do too, honestly, but we're going to get y'all's opinion on it. So stick around. When we get back from break, that's what we'll be talking about.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Hey y'all, we're back. You're watching Morning Mayhem. We are tuning in live from the Clayton Tractor Studio, or you may be listening and not watching. I forget there's listeners. Too.
Oh yeah, in fact, I'm sure there's probably more listeners than there are.
So?
Yeah, because I have people all the time tell me, I say all the time, often, who will tell me they've been listening.
Yeah.
And I say, well, yeah, let us know. She, oh, I'm on the radio. You know, I'm working or I'm doing something else. I'm just listening.
A lot of times my dad is listening because he is working. But like I'll talk about something and he'll text immediately.
Well, he's
So
got
I'm like,
that.
oh, you're out there listening.
He's got that kind of job where he has that freedom to respond real quickly.
I guess so.
Kind of multitask, take a quick side turn.
He is a multitasker, yeah.
Come right back. Oh
He
yeah.
works in maintenance at UAB, so sometimes
Ooh.
he can't really respond, but
I bet
he
that.
kind of schedules it.
I bet that
into
is.
his day.
I bet that is a multitask position.
Yeah.
It's a big place. A lot of stuff to take care of.
Yeah, and he works like with the school side of it, not really in the hospitals, I don't think,
Okay.
as much.
Mm-hmm.
But he sees some crazy stuff.
Right.
So I told y'all that when we came back, we were going to be talking about a 70s punk rock legend ranked as the best female rock singer of all time. And I just don't know that I agree, if I'm being quite honest. You Discover Music compiled an extensive list of
What's the name of it?
front women.
Music what?
You Discover Music.
Oh, You Discover Music.
Only Patti Smith was ranked number 1.
Patti Smith.
And then coming in, I think that something's going on with the mic. Because when I talk, it's super echoey. Do we sound okay?
Okay. I haven't noticed.
It
I haven't
just did
noticed.
it.
Noticed.
So coming in second was none other than Blondie lead singer Debbie Harry.
I could see that, but
Yeah.
the next one was the one I thought was the best. I told
Me
you when you
too.
asked me. That's what I told you.
Me too. That's who I thought it was going to be. And then Fleetwood Mac's Stevie Nicks came in at number 3. Legendary Joan Jett with the Blackhearts came in at number 4. And Tina Turner rounded out the top 5.
How about that? Tina Turner still
So-
getting votes.
But it does say that Patti Smith fused rock and poetry together, and the 1975 Horses was regarded as one of the first punk rock albums.
1975.
Yeah,
What was it? Horses.
Horses.
I don't remember it.
I
Well,
didn't
I guess I
recognize
was-
any of her songs when I looked
Yeah,
her up,
well,
but her
I
voice
wasn't a
sounded
big
familiar.
Patti Smith fan, but those other singers. Now I knew all
Yeah, I
of
knew all
them.
them too.
Mhm.
Very
Especially
strange.
Stevie Nicks. You know, she sang with Buckingham Nicks. Started
Yeah.
out with Lindsey Buckingham, and then they merged with Mick Fleetwood and
Yep.
formed Fleetwood Mac. And they
And
had.
they've got
I also
some-
mentioned Christine McVie or Christy McVie is a lot of time that they referred to her. Was also a singer with Fleetwood Mac, and I thought she or Stevie would be number 1.
Yeah.
That's just my personal,
I know, me too. But
library.
I think it goes more into just like the most popular, because it was saying that she influenced many artists, won many art awards, and also entered the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
There you
So
go.
I think it takes a lot more into consideration, but still,
I bet-
I don't know.
I bet you all of those ladies are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I bet so.
I bet they are. They certainly have that type of pedigree.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
Yep.
agree.
Well, that's how official you think that is, though?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's very official at all, because I don't agree
Me
with
either. Me.
it, and that makes it not true.
Unofficial. Unofficial. Oh, that's funny.
What
But
do
yeah.
you have for us?
Well, the NCAA basketball tournament is going on.
Yep, March Madness.
March Madness, that's right. And it truly is sometimes madness, I think. Now, I understand the coaches come and go. They take a job. I forget who it was that said it, and I don't know that one person gets credit for it, but someone said it one time, you take a coaching job to get fired
Yeah.
because you know at some point somebody's going to be unhappy and they're going to let you go. And then you don't take it because I'm going to be here 30 years. I mean, there are coaches that do that, but they're pretty rare these days.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
I agree.
Yeah. So North Carolina basketball played, I think it was VCU in the tournament, the first round. Yeah. And they were a 6th seed, which means they were ranked in the top 20, basically, of the country. You know how they seed teams? They rank from the very best one to be in the 1 seeds. They
Yeah.
pick 4 1 seeds, 4 2 seeds, all the way down to 16, and that's where they get their 64 in the final bracket. But North Carolina had hired a really great basketball player that played for them back in the, I guess he would have probably been either the late 90s or early 2000s. His name is Hubert Davis. And Hubert, I don't know if they won any championships when he was a player there or not. I don't know that the story talks about that. But he's been their coach for 5 years. And they had a 19-point lead in the second half against VCU. and collapsed literally and lost that game in overtime.
Oh no.
83-79. And so the powers that be at North Carolina fired Coach Davis. He'd been there 5 years.
Oh man.
He had gone to one championship game. He had made another Sweet 16, but this was second year in a row he lost in the first round. And I mean, that's like, frankly speaking, that's like Alabama losing teams that they just shouldn't lose to. And, and even though the coaches won 12 games a year before he's terminated.
Yeah.
Of course, that hadn't happened to Alabama in a while because of Coach Saban. And now you have Coach DeBoer over there doing his thing pretty successfully. But they let him go. He had 5 years there. He won over 120 games in 5 years. I mean, that's 25 wins a year. Yeah. Most people would kill for that, but they terminated him. I thought that was a unusual move. But I will say this, that, it could be a lot more than just that one game. It could be just the fact that it was personality clash or whatever. Because they have a fairly new athletic director. What did he say his name was here? Bubba Cunningham. There you go. Yeah. Bubba did it.
I feel like there's always a lot more behind the scenes that people don't know.
But you take a extremely successful coach like that, and because they didn't win the championship, he's gone. And, of course, like I said, he does have the old safety net buyout. He's owed $5.3 million.
That is wild.
They're going to pay him $5 million not to coach. So
crazy.
Hey, that is the kind of job I want.
Yeah.
If you need me to run your basketball program into the ground, I could probably do it for you as long as I have a good buyout. Yeah. But yeah, I thought that was interesting in the sports world. Of course, Alabama's still alive in the tournament. They have won 2 games. Yeah. They blew out, who was it? Hofstra. I don't even know where Hofstra is. I think it's in New York. No. I thought, how lucky could Bama get to draw a team like Hofstra? And they blew them out by 20. And then the next game I thought would be very much tougher against Texas Tech, and they beat them by 23. And that was after, they've been playing these 2 games without their point guard who got arrested, had the drug arrest a few weeks ago.
That's good that they're persevering and pressing.
They are. Sometimes that's how those things can happen. It kind of goes one or two ways. You just fall apart as a team without your, one of your best players, or the other guys step it up, or players. It doesn't have to be a guy, of course, but the other teammates step it up and elevate their game and make a difference. And it sure looks Alabama looks good now. They do play one of the top 1 seeds. They play Michigan. I think that is Thursday night, tomorrow night. Or it's Thursday or Friday. I'm sorry, I forgot to look. I can check it on it here in just a minute. But anyway, there's going to be a lot of coaching changes, just like this one. This one just happened in the tournament. I think it's.
I hate that.
I think it's tacky.
Yeah.
North Carolina holds themselves out as and they call them a blue blood in the headline because they're like Kentucky. They walk around their nose elevated just a little bit.
Well, I mean, and I hate that too, especially like you don't want to have a losing season. You don't want to lose the tournament, but that coach has a relationship built with those players, and you have to think about too, or I would assume that they would think about too, obviously not, the effect that that's going to have on the players. Because who wants to go play after you fire their coach?
After you win 24 games, lose 9, and you get fired. That doesn't seem quite right. But that's what they did. I'll be interested to see whose names come up. And you can bet it's going to be one of these coaches that are still coaching right now. I'd be willing to bet you to be one of these top 16 coaches. Because there's 16 teams left. The Sweet 16. After Sunday, we'll be down to the Final 4. We'll play the games Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. That's right, getting very close.
Well, we're going to get a break. When we come back, I have another story from ESPN, but this one isn't as sports related. It's a little different.
All right. We'll be back.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. There we go.
plans you have for your property need the right equipment. Kubota has reliable tractors, utility vehicles, and mowers to help you make the most of your land, along with strong dealer support. Stop by today to explore our lineup. Right now, bring home select Kubota BX Series with 0% financing available or save up to $1,500. Now through February 28th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Get by Clanton Tractor today or visit ClantonTractor.com. Are you tired of big box stores where you're just another number? You deserve better. Furniture that's built to last from people who treat you like family. At Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, we do things differently. As an employee-owned company, we take pride in personal service. We'll listen to what you need and help you find the perfect piece for your home from trusted, top-notch name brand. Whether it's a cozy sofa for movie nights, a dining set built for real life, or a recliner that melts the stress away, we've got you covered. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, where you're not just a customer, you're family.
Need care fast? Come see us at Children Urgent Care, 1210 7th Street South in Clanton. We offer efficient care with minimal wait times and a wide array of services, including on-site x-rays, wound care, and quick assistance with urgent needs. Medicare and most private insurance and private pay welcome. No appointment needed. Walk in Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 8 to 4. Call 205-280-0620. Chilton Urgent Care. Quality care when you need it. Looking to save some money and keep your vehicle running smooth? Head to McSweeney Auto Group for their oil change special, just $29.95. Mark your calendar for March 11th, 12th, and 13th, and again, March 26th, 27th, and 28th. And that's not all. This special will continue the 2nd and 4th weeks of April and May, giving you 3 full months of savings. Here's how it works. Take a quick test drive and receive your oil change voucher. It's that simple. Offer valid Tuesday through Thursday only. Excludes high performance and diesel oil changes.
We are back here on the Morning Mayhem with Taylor and Mike. Hope y'all are doing well this morning. So what were we about to talk about?
Well, ESPN News put out that a quadruple amputee cornhole player fatally shot a man.
I saw that.
I mean, I'm not trying to be
Did you see a video of the man
insensitive.
playing cornhole?
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
I saw a picture.
Yeah.
I didn't click on the video though. How did he shoot somebody?
I don't know.
While driving.
How does he throw a cornhole bag?
I don't know.
And very good at it. You know, he's in the professional. I did not know there was a
Yeah.
professional cornhole league, but apparently there is.
I didn't either. But Dayton James Weber, he's 27. He was arrested and charged as a fugitive from justice by police in Virginia.
You in a heap of trouble, boy.
He will be charged with first-degree murder and second-degree murder and related charges.
It was in a vehicle, wasn't he? He was in his vehicle and they got in an argument.
They'd gotten into an argument in his vehicle while he was driving.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
Is that new thing from Tesla, you know, the telepathic
Yeah.
driving? Turn left, I said. Left, I was thinking. Excuse me.
It says he pulled over after the shooting in Maryland and asked 2 passengers in the back of the car to help him pull the victim out.
Hey, you know, he just shot somebody. I think I would probably help the guy.
Yeah.
You know, because he's
But-
going to shoot me next.
I mean,
It's pretty crazy.
never mind. I ain't got nothing nice to say.
Well,
The witnesses refused to get out of the car and flagged down police's. No, I lied. They didn't refuse to get out of the car. They refused, then got out of the car and flagged down police officers.
Right.
He fled with the victim still in the car. 2 hours later, about a 10-mile drive away. It took them 2 hours to get 10 miles. Somebody reported a body in their yard, and they found the victim, who was also 27. And I don't even know. That's it.
I mean, fatal. Just.
They didn't put in there that he was handcuffed and charged or anything. So
I don't
I wonder how
think you could handcuff him. You know, What did you say?
Good morning, Ricky.
Yeah, good morning, Rick.
I mean, I'm not trying to make light of the situation, and I'm also not trying to make fun of handicapped people. But what the heck?
I know it is so.
Man.
This is, we get this news feed every now and then. It's called Bizarre News,
Yes,
and that's
that's what
like
this
there it
should have been
is,
on.
there it is, right there. That's it. The lead story,
Yeah.
Wow, I did
mean,
hear about it, and I saw it on Fox, I think Fox News, and that's where I saw the video. I didn't see it on
And
any
you're
other
like,
type.
I'm not giving this the time of day.
Well, it's not that. I just thought it was so strange,
I
and
know.
and it was like, I don't know. How do you?
Bailey is going to.
What did he
You were
say?
going to Down Under, and I'm not talking about Australia. He said he asked the guys to just give him a hand.
Hey, just give me a hand. He refused, and that's when he said, "Okay, bam."
Oh my gosh.
But no, I saw him. I can't remember how he did it. I think he's got like two little small arms, or, little limbs, and he somehow gets the bag between them, and he hurls himself, towards the target, and he's really good at throwing these beanball bags, or not, but
What?
the bean bags,
I mean,
beanball, sorry, bean bags, in the hole, in the cornhole. I mean,
yeah, but how? I can't even drive with arms and legs,
yeah.
much less drive and shoot somebody.
I think that's a problem of a different sort. But
I
anyway,
almost took out the Piper Peach sign Monday when I was pulling in.
were you just trying to beat the traffic to make a turn
There
in
was
front of
no
them?
traffic. I was trying to put on lipstick.
Oh, I see. It was one of those situations.
I was putting on lipstick, realized that I was here already, almost flew by, cut over.
You just missed the sign,
Yeah.
but you didn't hit it.
I almost got fired for messing up the pine straw.
Oh, it is
'cause he
thick out
just
there,
got
isn't it?
pine straw last
Yep,
week.
yep.
Banged in.
I don't understand the pine straw thing about being so thick.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know it'll settle eventually,
Yeah. But why was it
but I don't
2 feet tall?
I want.
Not just here either, but like everywhere.
I know. That's the big thing now. I don't quite understand.
I don't
I
either.
don't do it that way around my house. I just,
Yeah.
put it
We
out
have
there.
mulch.
Yeah, exactly.
But we have mulch also, Bailey.
We do too. I have the red mulch.
Yeah, we have brown mulch. But Bailey did a little walkway and put mulch on the walkway. And we were going to do glue, but I don't know if he did do some glue and it didn't hold good or if it needs to be redone. But now when you walk in, mulch gets trapped into the
Oh, it
house.
does?
Yeah.
Well, I don't walk across the mulch very
Yeah.
often, at least not going into the house. I, have a driveway and all that. But
Yeah, he was going to glue it down, and I think the glue's just worn
and I have
off.
steps between, like you
We
said.
did, but it was still just so
Yeah,
muddy.
get you a big step. Get you a big. That's what I recommend: a foot and a
Yeah.
half or a 2 foot step, and you
We
can put
need
mulch
to.
around it. Still get the good look, and you won't step on it anymore.
Yeah. Yesterday we talked
Just
about flowers.
Call me if you need other landscaping tips.
Bailey, give Mike a call. He can help you out.
I do have some good advice though. If you're going to do any sod or
Yeah.
anything like that, just make sure that the green side is up,
Oh,
and then that way you'll have a much better chance of things growing.
really?
Mm-hmm. If you turn it upside down,
The more you know.
that's right. Go ahead.
Thank you.
I just practical things that we
Yeah.
need to know about.
Everybody needs to know.
Yeah,
that.
my brother, he always told me that. He's a big landscaper, and he would joke around with me. He'd get us all together. The first time we ever did it, I thought he was serious.
Oh, my gosh.
Gathers about 6 of us around and said, "Look, now, I just want to talk a little bit about what we're going to do today." He said,
Doing
"Just remember
sod
it."
is like putting together a puzzle.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. And he just, emphasized the green side up and, kind of lighten the mood.
What a guy.
Because we were looking at, like 28 pallets of sod, so we had some work ahead of us.
Yeah.
But I have some wonderful friends. I remember talking before on an earlier show about it and saying, "Yeah, I'm still friends with all these guys, that helped me, surprisingly.
Aw.
They didn't chase me off." But yeah,
Well,
you
that's good.
got this story about this quadruple amputee. Well, I've got one that occurred a little closer to home out in Barber County.
Mm-hmm.
That's in east kind of southeast Alabama.
Okay.
Eufaula is Barber County.
Yeah.
Okay, well this was
I was trying to think of the name of that town the other day.
oh gosh.
I always think about them having alligators in their water.
Oh yeah, it's a huge lake. You know, it's the Chattahoochee River Lake.
Yeah.
I guess they have a couple dams on it,
I can never remember.
like we do. You know, the Coosa and other rivers. Yeah, you follow. But this happened at the Ventress Correctional Facility or Correction Facilities. It's out. I guess that would be west of there in Clayton, which is kind of west Barber County.
Yeah.
But it says that the Alabama Department of Corrections was notified at 6:42 a.m. So it was early in the morning. They caught these two guys who had called the sheriff's department, and he says, quote, because they were cold and their ride had left them. And it said that these two guys, Larry Jerome Pinkston Marshall, I think you get in trouble when you have one extra name like that. Sorry. And Eddie Cortez Smith were dressed in all black. Their heads were covered. They were muddy and wet. And then through an investigation, they determined that they were trying to sneak contraband into the prison.
Oh my gosh.
So because their ride left them and
That's
they were
the best they could
cold,
come up with.
all they could think of was to call 911 and get to the sheriff's department to help them out.
Oh my.
So they did, and of course they
goodness.
were charged and arrested. This goes under, what is it? What was that show they had for a while? Was it Stupid Criminals or something like
Yeah.
that? You know, it's like, But it said they had 444 grams of this stuff they had on them now.
Oh my God.
444 grams of marijuana, 32 grams of crystal meth, 34 cell phones.
Oh yeah. That way they
What?
could communicate with
I
the
guess.
outside.
I guess you heard about that movie that was produced. Or was it the Alabama prisons? Yeah.
I
I haven't
did.
seen it or
They-
anything. Have
I
you?
haven't. I've seen it on Netflix, but we didn't watch it.
This gets better, I think, with this list. A Wi-Fi hotspot, 4 wireless earbuds, 14 USB drives, 10 SIM tools, 10 charging blocks. I mean, what'd they
Oh my
have?
gosh, that's
Like
what
a
I was-
Santa sack,
That's what I was just thinking. Where did they put
2
all
knives. And here's the funniest one of all to me. The 18 Black and Mild
this?
cigars
Oh. Oh my
and a
gosh.
digital scale, I guess, for good measure.
I
I
guess
don't know,
so.
but they were charged with trafficking meth.
Scale.
First, I know. I mean, come get me. I'm cold. And they got all this stuff around them. I mean, just not the smartest guys.
No, I wouldn't say
They're
so.
being held currently in the Barber County Jail.
That was awful.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I think we need to go to another break.
Yep,
Thank our
it's break time.
sponsors. And when we come back, we're going to play a game. Was it me and you that played this game? The Shut Up Right Now?
I don't think so.
All right, well, we're going to play it today. I'm going to teach you how to play it on break.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be fun. Y'all stick around.
You want a mower that delivers a quality cut and an exceptional ride. You need the Kubota Z200 series with the new K-Ride comfort system, designed to give you everything you need to glide your way to a perfectly manicured lawn. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
Visit Clanton Tractor today, your local Kubota dealer.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Call Julie Holderfield, your local Country Financial agent.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact
Forecast update for today. It is going to be
0077 or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
All right. Welcome back. It is 7:53 here at the Clanton Tractor Studio. Go ahead there, Miss Taylor. What's going on?
Hey, y'all. Okay, we're going to say thank you to our sponsors again, and then we're going to play a game. It's going to be so fun. Thank you to Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Central Alabama Wellness, Coca-Cola, Mr. Mike Baker, whoop, whoop, Chilton Chamber of Commerce, Larry Puckett Chevrolet, Putter Up, Woods Surfside Marina, Market 22, This and That Vinyl, and Workout Anytime. Thank y'all so much, and we're coming at you live from the Clanton Tractor Studio.
That's right. That's right.
So, if you did not watch last week, this is going to be a new to you game too, and it's a new game to Mike, and it's called
Drum roll.
Shut Up Right Now.
No. What's it called?
Shut Up Right Now.
No, I know you want me to shut up, but what's the game called?
It's going to be basically
All right, here we
truth or
go.
dare with a little spin. So, I'm going to say some phrases, and you'll say true, or you'll say shut up right now. So,
Okay, I'm ready.
1, there's a town where it rains fish once a year.
Shut up.
And that's true.
No, it's
I
not.
don't know the name of the town, but it says it's real.
Okay, I think they're actually. I think I may have heard that as like a Scandinavia somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Cows
Rain fish.
Cows have best friends and get sad when they're separated.
That's true.
Alabama once tried to ban flip-flops.
What am I supposed to say if I don't agree with it? Shut up right now or something? What'd you say?
Yeah.
Shut up right now.
It says it sounds fake, and it may be, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're going to do 2 more. In one town, it's illegal to tie your alligator to a fire hydrant. Real or true or false?
Shut up right now.
It is real. It's a Florida law. It would be in Florida.
Yeah, well, it would be gators, you know.
And the last one.
More prevalent down there.
A man tried to rob a store using a banana, but the banana slipped out of his hand and the clerk threw it right back at him.
Oh, that was definitely true.
Yeah.
I remember reading about
happened.
that. No, I'm just kidding. That happened in the Wild Wild West, wasn't it? Like Tombstone?
I don't know, but I would be the worst criminal because I would end up eating the evidence.
You would if you were using bananas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame you there. Well, listen, have you ever heard of Dear Abby?
Not Abby, but I've heard of the same
Kind of
idea.
concept. You know, it's a lady. It's actually Dear Abby's daughter who does it now.
Oh.
Jeannie Phillips. But anyway, she people write into her and they'll explain the situation and ask for her advice. And I saw this and I just thought it was funny because I used to be an insurance claims adjuster.
Yeah.
And so I investigated a lot of claims just like this, and I thought it was really funny about this situation. And you'll have to humor me a minute, and let me read this to you. It says, Dear Abby, a dear friend of 40 years, Dorothy, you know, they never give the real name, right?
Oh, no, never.
They protect, you know, what is it, the FBI used to say, said, change the names to protect the innocent. Came to visit me for my birthday. That was sweet. A dear friend,
What a
40.
friend.
It was. She's visited numerous times over the years, and this was her 3rd trip to my current home. As we were walking into the garage to take my car for a drive, she slipped off a small step and fell, injuring her shoulder and foot.
Oh, me.
6 months later, she still wasn't healing and said she would like to file a claim against my insurance to cover some of her expenses. Her medical was covered, but she needed more in-home care and had to board her dog for many months. My insurance company has been diligent about investigating the incident and decided I have no liability as a homeowner. They determined that Dorothy's physical condition, she has diabetes, neuropathy in her feet, and other issues, was more likely the cause of her fall and slow recovery. They recommended I have no contact with Dorothy, so we haven't spoken in 8 months.
Oh, my gosh.
When she learns of the insurance company's decision, I suspect she may sue me next.
I mean, that's not.
I truly don't
Dorothy.
feel I'm
Oh,
at fault. 1 second.
Sorry.
The area, it's all right. The area was clearly lit. There was no clutter or other impediments, and she had been up and down that step many times. I'm sorry to lose a treasured decades-long friendship, but here we are. Am I wrong? And then it's signed, like you said, anonymous, Innocent in the West.
Innocent in the West.
All right, so let's just say instead of Dear Abby, it was Dear Taylor. And I've explained that situation to you. What do you say about it?
I would say Innocent in the West. You're better off without Dorothy because Dorothy's a low-down friend, okay? If you're going to somebody's house that's supposed to be your friend and you trip and fall because you're clumsy, that ain't her fault.
I agree. Now, there's a lot of things that go into an investigation. And then she says her insurance company investigated. I would be interested to know how much of an investigation they did. What caught my eye was this idea of this small step, she says.
It's probably just like Old Porch step or something.
Well, it probably is. But there are business codes that people have to have. In other words, if you have steps in your house, it has to be, and you invite people from the public in, which you know, this is her friend. I mean, I'm not advocating one way or the other here, but I just got me to thinking about all the things. So you say better off without her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's what Dear Abby said. Dear Innocent, you are wrong to end a 40-year friendship because some employee at an insurance company told you not to speak to Dorothy 8 months ago. What you should have done then was tell your friend to contact her insurance company so the two companies can thresh out in court who is responsible for what and to what degree. It may not be too late to revive the friendship if you give her a call now.
No.
40 years, Taylor. That's got to be worth something.
No.
You mean, now she didn't sue her, right? She just said file it with your insurance company.
Okay, but then
See,
wouldn't Innocent in the West insurance go up?
See, well, it's possible. It depends on whether they pay anything or not. Or
This ain't
what are
Walmart.
they? Well, here's what I understand about most homeowners policies, okay? You have a liability cover. You have liability coverage just in case you did do something to hurt somebody or cause some property damage or something. You cut down a tree and, it fell into the neighbor's yard instead of mine. But you also have medical payments coverage, which is basically, I've always referred to it as no-fault medical, meaning if you got hurt on my property, then I would have X amount of coverage on my homeowner's policy that would pay for your medical expenses.
Yeah.
And it's basically no questions asked. Doesn't matter who's at fault. It's just that you got hurt on my property.
Okay.
Now, that may be
Dorothy-
what she should do there. But I just thought that was interesting. It just kind of reminded me of my old,
No, we're
my
in a
old
debate
days.
now. Dorothy.
Oh, we're going to hash it out now.
We're
All
going
right.
to hash this out. We're going to hash out their friendship for our well-being. Okay. Did Dorothy go to her, not violently, what's the word I'm looking for? Hostile? Like in a hostile?
Confront aggressively.
Yeah, aggressively.
It didn't say that. It just said that. I mean, I can understand. All right, she's probably has co-payments. Who knows all these other expenses? Dog boarding. I don't think she'd be responsible for that. But that's just money that she's having to spend, that Dorothy's having to spend. Again, I'm not advocating one way or the other, but I just thought it was interesting because there's a lot of things that we're not told.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have situations like this all the time where you're at a friend's house and you get hurt, and then when you start adding up what it's costing you, then all of a sudden your friend's negligent. The friendship kind of goes away sometimes, which is sad. Too bad, but it does happen.
I assume that Dorothy came about it aggressively because had she not, she could have just said, I spoke with my insurance people. They said that this was available.
Yeah, that's right. That is exactly right.
If we can,
and that's
we do
assuming
that?
she has that coverage that I'm talking about. Most of them do. I think you can.
Can we see
probably,
if you have that coverage? Can my insurance people talk to your insurance people? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. Touch base later as friends.
Exactly.
If Dorothy hasn't talked to you in 8 months and you haven't talked to Dorothy in 8 months, then...
Yeah, that's sad. They're probably both scared to death thinking, what's going to happen if I have to sue somebody. Hey, it is 8:02. And guess what we got coming up?
riled up.
Guess, I don't get riled.
Well, I do.
Hey, it's 8:02. We're on Piper Peaks Radio.
We're going to take a breather.
We'll take a break, and then when we come back,
we got Roger with us.
We got Roger Perkins with the Chilton County Commission. Right, commissioners. He's with us. He's a commissioner. He's with the Chilton County Commission. Yep. We'll be back right after these messages.
Compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem. I'm Taylor. This is Mike. And
There he
we're here with
is.
Roger Perkins.
That's right.
One of the commissioners in our county. Is it a county commissioner? That's right.
Yeah.
One of
County
seven.
commissioner.
7 of us.
7.
Lucky number 7.
We get 7 votes.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that too, maybe. I'm glad. That's funny you said 7. It made me think about the voting again. We're glad to have you, Commissioner.
Well, good to be here. Good to be here. Thank y'all for having me. So.
What's been going on with our Chilton County Commission? You mentioned some action, and we actually talked about this yesterday a little bit, Taylor. I think we touched on it because I was going on about how locals pronounce the name of this park.
Oh.
And so that's what's going on up there at the Jemison at the Manuka Park.
In Manuka. So Manuka is as far as I know, is like an Indian term.
Yeah, that's right. It's an Indian name.
I think it means place of contentment.
I wouldn't doubt it. What a
So if it doesn't, it does now because I may have made it up. But I did. I think I Googled that. It's Googleable.
Okay. Googleable. Searchable.
Googleable. Yeah.
Googleable. I like that.
So yeah, we got a lot of great stuff going on. I mean, I don't know as far as the park system goes.
Well, you said something was being y'all were at some project about to finish out there. Oh yeah, the archery.
The archery park is opening up. We were fortunate enough to get a grant from Kawaka for that to construction of the archery park. So that's going to open hopefully April the 1st.
Awesome.
Wow, that's just right around the corner.
Yeah.
We have our trail expansion and the 161 more acres. That trail expansion's been completed.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So got more side by side riders coming in. It was packed out this past weekend.
How many acres are out there now?
I want to say close to 600. So
Oh, wow.
Wow,
over 600.
that's huge.
Did I see
It's
where they
big.
were stocking the pond not too long ago, too?
We did. So a quick rundown on the Manuka stuff is archery park. New. We got trail expansions new. We opened a general store.
Oh, wow.
I remember hearing about that.
Campers and also people from in the area can come and come and shop and get some general merchandise. The pond issue is if you don't want to get real technical on it, but basically it was overstocked with bass.
Oh.
And it stunted their growth, so we had to we took the catch and release off so you can keep fish up there now.
Sweet.
And then we added a lot more bait because they were starved. And so in allowing people to keep fish, it reduces the number of mouths to feed on the bait, so the other fish have time to grow. So we're trying to up the size
Absolutely.
of the fish. And then we did introduce catfish to the pond.
Oh,
So you have that angling opportunity.
So
now.
somebody will catch a catfish at 1 o'clock and have dinner at 6 for
Could.
sure, right? Absolutely, they will.
Yeah, especially
Guarantee
those-
it'll happen.
Especially those that's camping there.
That's
You know,
right. That's what I meant. I could be anybody, but I was actually thinking of
Oh, yeah.
of guest or whatever you'd call them.
Yeah. So we got a lot of good stuff going on.
So
in
you
there.
have aren't there cabins up there now?
There's a couple tiny homes that we rent out as for cabins. Of course, then RV spaces.
Right. I
think
knew about
there's
the
30
RV
something
spaces. I've
spaces.
had some friends come in and stay out there actually.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of big ideas for the future as far as where to move those tiny homes to. There's a peninsula that overlooks the pond that we would like to kind of develop that into a tiny home area.
Oh, that would be
Sure.
And that
nice.
would kind of almost give like a Gatlinburg feel to it. That would
Right,
be separated
right.
from the RV park.
Wow, I can't believe it's 600 acres.
Yeah, and
Because there's
we
just the
would love
one pond lake on it. There is. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was more on the 600.
No, it's about an 8 acre.
When you say trails, you're talking about ATVs and
Well, you can-
motorcycles. Do motorcycles run out there?
Yes, sir.
They do.
We,
Okay.
We have the motorcycles, the ATVs, side by side trails. Mainly side by sides is what comes up there, and a lot of ATVs. We do have some designated hiking trails. Manuka's part of the Piedmont Bird Plateau.
It's good for you,
So-
Taylor.
Yeah.
Hiking is good for your
Number
health.
3
Something
on the
like that.
list.
Yeah, we
talked
were
about
talking
that
yesterday about
yesterday.
hiking was good for your health.
And bird watching.
Yeah, so bird watchers.
Oh,
come up there
I
as
bet
part of
they
the
do.
Hall. Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Just right.
And
And
they're
I
having-
literally live about 4 miles from there, 5 miles.
It's a good staycation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we have and in the back of the general store, we've remodeled it. So, and it's been open. Used to have 2 small rooms. Now we can combine it into one room as a conference facility. So you can either
Oh.
have business meetings,
Yeah.
wedding showers,
Whatever.
baby showers,
That's
birthday
nice.
parties,
Family
all that
reunions, all kind of
Sure,
neat stuff
sure.
up there. Sure.
Yeah.
That's
And
great.
they're having a 4K for 4-H coming up there too.
Correct. Yeah, through the 4-H program.
Yeah.
They're doing that on April the 4th. They do
April
that
4th.
every-
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's great news.
got that coming up.
So what else is going on with the county commission?
Oh well, I mean the county never sleeps. The county never sleeps. So there's always something that's going on. I've got a few road issues to deal with.
Well, I was just
today.
going to ask you about the roads. What's going on as far as is there any? I don't know. I hate to say there's large projects going on with the
Well,
roads.
I think as far as scheduling goes, we've got County Road 30 to be completed.
Right, I've seen
And
that.
I do not know a lot about road construction, but I have hung around the road department enough to learn a little bit, and I know apparently the weather affects that a lot.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
so I was on them about, hey, let's get started, and Heath, who's our engineer out there, he's like, look, we got another cold
that Heath
spell coming."
Sexton?
Heath Sexton.
Yes,
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Heath.
So he's like, we got another cold spell coming. We got to wait. So roughly around the end of March, 1st of April, they'll get back at it.
Yeah.
So County Road 30, they have to complete it. I think they're doing something on the section they started. It got done a little bit late, and then they'll finish that out, and then they'll start their scheduling for the roads that we had listed that we're going to try to either redo or chip seal new.
I was hanging out with some friends very close when they started that construction and it became a dirt road for a few weeks, which was really unusual to go from paved to dirt, but it was. And then was on it maybe a week or so ago with the kind of hard gravel.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite finished, but it's actually a pretty good road, like it is.
Yeah, and I think it's a chip seal road.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be like asphalt per se, like County Road 23. They completed that project, and
51. I know y'all did
Yeah,
finish 51 a couple years ago.
like an interstate, but it's a
Yeah.
huge. When they take the base up and they put the base back down and redo it like it's supposed to done, then the chip seal road is going to be 20, 30 year road. So
That's
it's gonna be
fantastic.
good. So
So-
they'll do that, and then they'll get started on the list, a progressive list that we have that
Right.
they try to build and put in the budget. For
And how
every
much
year.
influence do you mentioned earlier before we came back or came on the air before you came on about how you guys make you make assignments to the different commissioners.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
7
yeah.
of you. So what particular areas are you assigned?
So every commissioner is a liaison to a certain department.
There you go. That's a good,
And,
great word to
so
use.
I handle parks, of course, budgeting, economic development, liaison to the Chamber of Commerce, and I think that's about it on mine.
Okay.
And then you got like Commissioner Hall does transit.
That's Sheila Hall. She's from Maplesville, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
And you got and some of the other ones, Commissioner Bone, Commissioner Haley, they do road department and parks also with Bone. Bone partners with me on the parks. He's really passionate about that.
Good,
And,
good. We need passionate people serving.
So we were able to find every commissioner had something that they wanted to do that they felt they could contribute.
I was
to.
thinking about that, about having an area, not necessarily of expertise, but of a desire to serve.
Yeah, you don't want to be stuck over something that you don't want to, not really passionate about.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't want to either, right?
And the thing is, like you brought up just 7 votes. We don't have districts, so everybody, when they do campaign every 4 years, we run at large. So there's no road commissioners, there's no districts. It's whatever road is in Verbena, I deal with roads in Jimson also.
What's your understanding of how that came about, this idea of 7 votes? And is there anything,
wow.
I had heard there was some talk about maybe abolishing that.
Yeah, that was kind of before my time. And when you
understand
when you go
that.
to look that up, you go down a lot of rabbit holes. As far as the wine and the wind and all this, we're I think we may be the only place left in the country.
I knew there was
that
just
does
one
that.
or two others.
I want to say there might have been a place in Texas that did the same thing. But they have looked at changing it. I think there have been some lawsuits in the past. I'm going to get into an area that I'm going to misspeak on because I don't know all the facts on it. But
don't do that if you're not comfortable.
But I think they've looked at changing it and just haven't found a way to do it. I know it would be very costly.
Was it originally something to do with the Civil Rights Act?
There was
to try to ensure that a certain individuals were elected. Right.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That was what was trying to be done.
Right. Well, I mean, it's kind of crazy. I know I've had to when I first got married back in 2000, my wife and I were looking at this, and she's going, "What are we supposed to do with this?" I said, "We pick. You can vote 3 times for this person, 2 for this one for this one for that one," which is kind of neat that I get to vote for more than one person.
Yeah.
I kind of like that part of it, but I don't understand the math. It just doesn't. I mean, is it better for me to vote for you? I know you would say, "Yeah, vote for me 7 times."
Yeah.
But anyway, I try to think of it as, especially like I know the 2 Allens, Williams and Childress on the commission now. So I like to support those guys,
Sure.
and gave you a little support thanks to a recommendation I got from a friend of mine. The last election, what was that, 2 years ago now, Roger? You've been on this. This is your second year,
man.
Yeah,
Time's flying.
It has.
We better get something done.
Well,
I mean, we got the ambulance contract is big.
That
has
is
been
huge.
a big deal, by the way.
It is.
A lot of us ran when we campaigned. That was a huge talking point. Still is a lot of times.
Yeah.
But that is working out real good. As far as the contract situation with that, their times that they're supposed to be held to, they're under those. I don't think anything's perfect.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever going to be perfect.
No, it's not.
But it is a lot better than what we had.
Well, that's great. Well, that's good to know. I mean, that's good for all of us. Now we were talking, and I didn't go specifically with roads or parks or anything, but what's been the hot topic at the county commission meetings? You guys meet every other week, is that right?
We do. We meet. And the public, of course, is invited. It's live streamed, or you can come to the courthaus. We meet. It's the 2nd and 4th Monday.
Now that live streaming, Roger, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that's something you guys did. I
think the former commission.
Did they? Okay, because I knew there was a bit of a controversy, in that as to who wanted to do it, who didn't want to do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, and everybody talks about transparency. That's a huge word in politics. Is transparency,
Sure.
and whatever. That's thrown around very, flippantly.
Yeah.
But the work session. I think the I say former commission, but the commission prior to us, I know Alan Williams was big on having that broadcast. The work session is more of an informal where we get together and figure out what we're going to do. If you just come to the meeting night or just watch the meeting night, you basically get, we vote for this road, yes or no, boom. You don't get the behind the scenes.
You don't get the why,
conversation and the
right?
why
The discussion.
and the
I hear
discussion.
you.
of it.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
I encourage everybody to watch the work session or either come to the work session. It's just we get a lot more information. If you have a public concern and you want to bring it to the commission, the work session is really the night to do that, because we're able to ask a lot more questions and those things during your public comments time. So the work session is huge. Is huge. As far as that, as far as being important. But yeah, so it's been kind of, I'm not going to use the Q word as far as that goes, but we've been kind of steady, just a lot of steady growth. The courthouse supposed to have it in June.
I'm glad we're.
I'm not going to give you the date right offhand because it's either 27th, 29th. We're supposed to.
Was going to give you.
We're having a grand
Get you
opening.
Give us an update on that. Go ahead and do that now if you want.
We should be able to move into the courthouse next month.
Yay!
And then we have the big public grand opening in June, scheduled in June. So that's been a big project.
So Roger, looking at from the road from Laydam, the new courthouse, Laydam Highway, what's the size of the new courthouse compared to the old courthouse? What's the difference? Do you know?
That specific number, no. But just standing in the thing, you're like, man, this is probably. It's at least 3 times as big.
Twice or 3 times as big.
Because you're combining all the departments are going to be
from the road.
place.
I just don't get that feeling. I know it's a lot to it.
3 stories.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's got a basement where 911's in, and it's got the side port in the back to bring everybody. The top upper level of the courthouse.
So
the court
all
system.
except the highway, I guess, or engineering probably won't be located inside the courthouse, or will they?
No,
they'll be out there at the airport, right?
Yeah, but your tag department, transit's moving to where the tag department is now.
Okay.
But everything else, like your tag department, all that's going to be in one. So when you walk into the new courthouse, when you walk into the floor level, everything that a citizen needs in their daily activities for the county is going to be right there on the first floor. So you'll have your probate, circuit clerk, and tag and all that revenue department, all that in one thing. It's got a wide common area. In the very back will be where the commission office is with the new chambers. Upstairs is a court system. They've had to add, rooms for that.
Right, we've got a new district.
Yeah.
Right, got a new district.
Yeah,
that's right.
So it's going to be all kind of self-contained. And
wow, that'll be a huge improvement, won't it?
It will be.
Yep.
It will be.
And I know you're excited. We're excited to see it, watch it. Has it been 3 years it's been being built?
It's at least. And the decisions made, I'll be honest with you, the decisions made by the commission prior to us on how to bring that about, how to build it, how to fund it, those kind of things. They made a lot of smart decisions with that.
Good,
so we're kind of reaping the benefits. Somebody else did something.
But you want somebody to reap the benefits from your serving, right? So that's the way it is.
That's the goal.
A lot of times you'll do things and you won't see those benefits until later.
Right. We really try to. You really try to want to govern for 10 years.
That forethought you're talking about. Yeah, exactly. That's great. Well, appreciate that update. That is really something to see. What is going in next to the courthouse out there?
Well, nothing right.
Oh, I thought there was a building. I thought there was a building being about to be constructed.
We've talked about a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Talked about a lot of stuff, and I know the city's been in some talks about where to put. They're wanting to build a municipal center with a new police station, and there's been some talk about different locations that could possibly go, and we would love to have them out there on the same campus with us. I think the benefits to the citizens would be great.
Will the sheriff's department, will it be in the new courthouse as well?
Be out there. Oh, yeah.
But I guess really, is there, I don't know, what's the condition of our jail?
Well, the jail probably, there's probably some updates. If you ask, you're going to get a different answer.
I understand.
From me than the sheriff.
I know, I'm not talking to sheriff. You guys favor each other, but you're not the same guy here. This is Commissioner Perkins.
So I think the jail is a little overcrowded.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a problem nationwide, really.
It is.
And so we've looked at, and there's been some talks about possible jail expansion in the future. I mean, any problem that plagues most any county and city nationwide is the same kind of stuff that we deal with.
Sure, of course, right. Well, I just was curious with all that space out there. I don't know how much land that the commission owns out there.
No, but we would probably do something where it's at.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
It's got a good spot there, really do.
I think so.
Just and it really, what is that? That's not even a mile from the new courthouse, hardly, is it?
right.
You know, if that.
Right. Now you're talking about the sheriff's office and everything, of course, out there. The jail and the sheriff's office is separate.
I understand. I do understand. I was just talking about the actual. I mean, because I visited both, you know, in my former position there.
Well, I've only
and I knew all about
I've
the
only been to the outside
overcrowding.
of the jail.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have been inside it, but it was as to see a prisoner there.
Yeah.
You know.
Luckily, I've never been inside.
Right. You haven't been introduced, huh?
Yeah.
To the back of the patrol,
That's right.
the vehicle,
That's
you know.
right.
But
Fortunately.
well, you were saying, and I know we cut you off. You were talking about the courthouse and what other things are going on?
Oh, we got-
What else is on the agenda?
I mean,
that you can share with us, you know.
yeah. See, you
Not
know,
trying to give away any secrets,
well,
but
and I don't. You know, that's the hardest. One of the hardest things that you find as a commissioner is, and you see on Facebook. Facebook's changed the world. You know, social media's changed the world. Everybody's like, we want this, we need this, we need this, we want this. Let's put this there. Why didn't you put this there? Well, you know, the county commission don't really place anything. We do recruit businesses. We recruit organizations to come here, developers. We are in talks all the time. It's hard when you watch social media and they're like, we need this here, and you may know something's coming. You just can't say it because it blows deals up, you know, and not being able to say, yeah, we're going to get this in such and such day, and it's going to be right here, because that company may not want, they you know, their shareholders and stuff, those are publicly traded companies, right?
Absolutely.
So, but we're always in those talks, and having something for the kids to do is a big topic. And, you know, when is a steakhouse coming, and you just can't, some of that you can't divulge, right?
Sure.
But, and the county commission doesn't go buy that company and put, I'm going to use it, say a Longhorn, right? So everybody like, we want a Longhorn. Well, the Longhorn would probably build here if there was a entrepreneur that would, you know, develop and put the money in and build it. I think
it's a franchise, right?
Right. I think in the grand scheme of things, and not to get off on a tangent, but we have the census numbers are always, everybody says, well, we don't have the census numbers. Well, the interstate gives us the census numbers. So if we, and my philosophy has always been, if we develop along our interstate system, we have 5 exits. All
That's right.
So by utilizing those artificially inflated census numbers by your traffic counts, and we can grow the businesses along the interstate, what that does is generate more revenue for the county. It keeps your inner town of Clanton, inside Clanton, those business districts, and Jemison and Maplesville have a small town feel that a lot of people still like.
Absolutely.
Your hustle and bustles at the interstate, utilizing that extra revenue benefits by keeping the rural parts of the county rural, but we have the extra money to do more road projects. We have extra money to do more infrastructure and all those kind of things, utilizing that money that's pass-through money.
Absolutely, exactly.
So we go after a lot of people to try to get those placed on.
Just like we spend when we go somewhere, right?
Correct.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
you think about when you leave here and going to visit somewhere, the amount of money you spend at that place.
Exactly.
Now we as a commission, the commission has backed us a lot as a Parks and Rec department. When we move that under one thing, we've gone after a lot of these big events. We just had the Women's Pro Bass Tour here.
Yeah.
Brought the professional women's Sherry Jacks, the owner of the Dinner Bell. She fishes that trail, so she fished that. Was able to, you know, she able to sleep in her own bed that week, right? We have the NPFL coming, which is a big organization.
Right.
They're coming in May, and they have announced they're coming back to fish. They're fishing lay in May. They'll weigh in at the city park. It'll be a huge deal.
Wow,
with a
that
lot
will
of
be
vendors.
huge.
They do a drive-through weigh-in. We also have them coming back. They've announced their national championship for the 2026 qualifiers is going to be held on Lake Mitchell in February of 2027.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be a huge deal. So, but tennis events, you know, disc golf events, anything we can try to draw to bring people here, put heads in beds, and generate that revenue is a big
right.
deal.
Yeah.
Tore down the old Holiday Inn out there, and now we have a
Built
brand
a new
new Hampton Inn.
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's nice. Went to the grand opening of that thing. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I stayed there a lot when I've traveled back in the day. Well, we really appreciate you coming and coming here today. And if there's anything we haven't discussed, I did have one last question though. Before we go to break, I will give you a minute. Maybe you can answer it. What was it that drove you to get into politics? Because you weren't a politician before. What was your background? What is your background?
Well, I was a manager for O'Reilly Auto Parts for a long time. I've had several tackle companies. I'm a co-owner with Southern Spin Casting and Crusher Lures now. Do several different things. Me and my wife have a baseball card and Pokemon card company where we buy and sell cards and do some shows and stuff like that. But mainly, I've always been interested in government and politics. My dad's a Marine, my son's a Marine, and been around that a long time. And if you go back to Farm Center days, the discussion of the Farm Center days, from the outside looking in, it looked like we had a lot of government bodies that was not able technically to work together. So, what drove me kind of to run then is, and I'm going to give the same answer I gave when I campaigned, was that I felt like I could bring some unity and with all the government bodies. I think the county commission, it's important, and it still is, that the county commission work together with all the cities, Maplesville, Thorsby, Jemison, Clanton, all the cities, and come together for a solution. There is a solution to a problem. It's not that we just can't do it.
Right.
You may run into a brick wall and it's just a stalemate to where nothing's going to get done. But some bending and some giving here and there. There's some solutions to things I think that we can do, and it kind of drove me into that. And I'm still learning. How that works, and the networking behind it to get things done. But I think overall, this particular commission, we have been able to work together really well so far. We do have our differences. We try to hash those out in the back.
I understand.
And get a unified, look to the front.
Yeah, that's right.
And each subject is a different subject. So if I don't agree with you on this subject and I vote against it, our next subject, if it's still good for the county, we expect each other to look at each subject as, is this good for the county? And you might have a different opinion, but you'll vote for that on the next go around. You won't hold it against somebody.
Right, I understand.
I'm not going to vote for that because you didn't vote for me for this. But even though it's good for the county, we're going to try to do what's best for the county.
Well, I do remember your campaign, and I did think it was refreshing that you were saying things like that. It's not that against any other candidate or anything like that, because we don't really get to hear a lot from you. You have to put it out. So you're not don't have a lot of formats like this to come talk and have a lot of people, pay attention.
Right.
But it was refreshing, and I didn't know you at the time, and I don't guess we really know each other that well now. But
I just watch you on the radio.
I appreciate that. But I will say this, that I enjoy the information that you put out, especially when it's related to, what you're doing as a county commissioner.
Yeah. Well, and I talked to Baden here with Piper Peach Radio, and I think we're going to try to do, once a month, we'll at least come on and give an update. And maybe if anybody's got any questions, they can pop those up.
That's right. That'd be great.
Because there's some kind of crazy questions that come up that people really want to just know an answer to. And this is how it gets done. A lot of people assume a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Well, again, it is our pleasure. Now, I didn't know if you knew Brian Kelly. He said he couldn't believe it. You got up this early in the morning.
This is late. This is almost lunch.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, this is almost lunch.
Well, that goes right into his other comment.
I also want to say hello to Robin Wilson. He says a Golden Corral and all you could eat would go well here.
Is Golden Corral still in business?
I don't know. There was one in Prattville. I don't know if it's still open.
That? Brian Kelly?
Or
Robin Wilson?
No, Brian.
Robin
I was just
Wilson's
saying good morning to Robin.
I was fixing to say
she's a friend of mine listening, watching.
But I'm
there
pretty
may
sure
be a
there's
Golden
one in
Corral.
Hoover too.
Yeah.
Unless they've closed in the past few months. That's Bailey's favorite place to go.
What's that? The
Golden Corral.
Oh yeah,
Corral?
just get whatever.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. It's not bad. I used to go there a lot, but
Yeah, well, there was a place when I was a kid called Quincy's, was similar. To
yes,
that.
sir. I remember Quincy's very well. There,
I watched
they
it.
had the real good rolls. That's what I
Yeah,
remember
Bailey's
about Quincy's.
ultimate favorite was Ryan's in Prattville.
Very similar.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, similar.
Well, you
That's where I watched a lady from across the room. She had soft serve ice cream, and you
Yeah.
put soft serve ice cream.
Right,
Well, she
right.
flipped the switch up, did soft serve ice cream, and she, I guess, figured I don't know how to turn this off. So she
Oh,
kept just filling
no.
up bowls.
Oh,
so somebody
no.
we had to get up and go help her and just flip the
my
switch back down.
gosh.
It's up was on.
Oh, I
She's
know.
like,
Just like a light switch.
I might have just watched that for a few minutes before I helped to just see how many was she gonna fill up.
Oh,
that may
me.
have happened.
Maybe she was just really hungry.
No,
Really?
she was
No.
panicked. Yeah.
Bless it. Yeah, Brian said, oh,
Montgomery
Bailey
and
wants to
Hoover,
know-
he says. Oh,
Bailey wants to know, how can he run for mayor of Verbena?
First thing you got to do is incorporate Verbena.
incorporate it into
Or just name yourself mayor.
a town. He is
No, he
self-appoint.
hasn't said that he was going to do that.
Yeah, he
I was
could-
like, no. Don't
Self-appoint.
think you can.
What I would say is you make a Facebook page, appoint yourself mayor, and put your phone number out there for all the complaints to come to you. That's my advice to Bailey.
That's
There
right.
you go, Bailey.
Exactly.
Craig Glenn lives at Walmart, by the way.
Oh, he does. He wants to know if you're going to
Yes,
Walmart.
I actually am going to Walmart because I need a box. I gotta
All right.
box.
Well, again, it's been our pleasure to have you,
Yes.
Roger, and
Yeah,
appreciate it. It's been
really
Roger
informative.
Perkins with the Chilton County Commission here to talk about our county and your county. And so we really appreciate you coming.
Yes, sir.
And
Thank y'all for having me.
yes, sir.
Yes. We're going to break, and we'll be back to close it out. Y'all stay tuned.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mims Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mims Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
The plans you have for your property need the right equipment. Kubota has reliable tractors, utility vehicles, and mowers to help you make the most of your land, along with strong dealer support. Stop by today to explore our lineup. Right now, bring home select Kubota BX Series with 0% financing available or save up to $1,500. Now through February 28th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Get by Clanton Tractor today or visit ClantonTractor.com. Are you tired of big box stores where you're just another number? You deserve better. Furniture that's built to last from people who treat you like family. At Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, we do things differently. As an employee-owned company, we take pride in personal service. We'll listen to what you need and help you find the perfect piece for your home from trusted, top-notch name brand. Whether it's a cozy sofa for movie nights, a dining set built for real life, or a recliner that melts the stress away, we've got you covered. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, where you're not just a customer, you're family.
Need care fast? Come see us at Chilton Urgent Care, 1210 7th Street South in Clanton. We offer efficient care with minimal wait times and a wide array of services, including on-site x-rays, wound care, and quick assistance with urgent needs. Medicare and most private insurance and private pay welcome. No appointment needed. Walk in Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 8 to 4. Call 205-280-0620. Chilton Urgent Care. Quality care when you need it. Looking to save some money and keep your vehicle running smooth? Head to McSweeney Auto Group for their oil change special, just $29.95. Mark your calendar for March 11th, 12th, and 13th, and again, March 26th, 27th, and 28th. And that's not all. This special will continue the 2nd and 4th weeks of April and May, giving you 3 full months of savings. Here's how it works. Take a quick test drive and receive your oil change voucher. It's that simple. Offer valid Tuesday through Thursday only. Excludes high performance and diesel oil changes.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Morning Mayhem. You're watching Piper Peach Radio or listening, and we're coming at you live from the Clanton Tractor Studio.
I know. Well, what about that interview we just had with Chilton County Commissioner Roger Perkins?
I think it was very, I don't know, I liked it.
Informative.
Informative, that's the word I was looking for. I was going to say knowledgeable, but that wasn't right.
Well, he's obviously knowledgeable,
He
but it
is
was also
knowledgeable.
informing, the citizenry here in the county about what's happening and what's great things. We've got a new courthouse being built. I mean, he says 3 times as big.
I know.
From the road, my thought, and I didn't say this to him, of course. because I don't know any better. I mean, I don't want to. How do they say? You don't want people to know how dumb you are and keep your mouth shut. But I was just from the road. I just couldn't tell it was that much bigger than the old one.
It's very long,
Deep.
Yeah.
Right. It seems that's exactly right. It's much deeper. And he said 3 levels, and I didn't want to say anything, but the one we have now is 3 levels.
Yeah.
But it's obviously not the same. He said it's double or triple the size of it.
I think visually when I drive by, it looks like if you could pick it up and move it and set it where the new one is. I almost wouldn't be scared to say that I think it would take up that whole space, like the courthouse and where First Baptist is, the preschool.
Yeah, it might. I just haven't. The whole city block is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But what do you think is going to happen to the old courthouse?
I don't know.
I think the city is looking at it. Maybe I don't know if they're going to.
That they were going to demolish it. But
I would hate to see that demolished, but at the same time. That's the way we do things. We don't build things for hundreds of years anymore, do we?
Yeah. But I think they've recycled a lot of the marble out of it.
We're not like some old European city.
I know.
Yeah, take the marble out of it, exactly. There's a lot to harvest there, I would say.
Yeah.
I think that thing was built around 1960.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Wild.
But it is. He's got a lot of great ideas, and I remember when he came on the scene as a candidate, and I didn't know him, but I liked the things he said, the way he said it. I mean, I believe, Taylor, that people want to believe in their government and want to trust their government, but there's just so many. So it's gotten so big and so really out of control. I hate to say it, but there's just so much fraud. It's just like, so that's what's happening to my tax dollars.
Yeah.
You're giving 20% of it away to somebody who's just cheating us all out of it. And no one seems to be,
well, and like he said,
that concerned about it.
With social media, it's hard to.
Right.
No.
So Brian Kelly says the city's going to turn the courthouse into a parking lot. I thought I had read that.
Too.
A multi-level parking deck, which I guess could really probably take care of all of downtown.
Yeah.
Because,
parking
is a premium downtown.
It is. And I'll just be glad this is nothing against anyone who works at the courthouse, comes to town, whatever. I'll just be glad whenever I can park at the preschool.
There you go.
I work at the preschool. And it's a hassle trying to find parking
at the
sometimes.
First Baptist Church preschool you're talking about. Yep. You have trouble finding a spot, huh?
Yeah. No, early in the mornings, if I get there before 8, which I'm supposed to be there by 8, normally I am there before 8, I find a spot in our parking lot right behind the courthouse.
Yep.
But the other day, I had to leave in the middle of the day when my kids were at music, and I ran over to Dollar General and came back, and I had to park across the road over past the gym of First Baptist.
Oh, gosh.
Almost over close to Giles. And walk back. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Oh, gosh.
But I could use the exercise, so it's okay. It wasn't too cold that day.
But it was great to have him on, and we've been in discussion with him and other county commissioners about doing something on a regular basis here at Piper Peach Radio to keep our citizens and our listeners informed. And he was trying to figure out how could we do a question and answer thing. I guess we'd probably have to take questions and give some people some time to do some research, because you would hate for somebody to say, "Oh, I'll have to look into that and get back with you." But I know that's inevitable. That's going to happen.
We could set up a questionnaire on Facebook and take questions.
Something
when
like
it gets
that.
A little closer. I think it may be like a monthly.
Give them a day or two or more to answer the question, because they might have to contact somebody else.
That way.
A lot of folks work in our county government.
There is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So.
Which includes the sheriff's department and the road department. And things like that.
All of them.
Yep.
I need to go out and visit Manuka Park. I haven't been. I went out there for the Redneck Olympics. That's the last time I'd been out there. But I need to go visit. It's a really nice resource we have.
What, pray tell, was the Rednecks Olympics?
What do you mean?
What was it? What was it? What kind of events?
There was best mullet.
Who could spit tobacco juice the further?
There's a hot dog eating contest.
There you go.
Yeah.
The best mullet.
There's
I like that.
Contest.
A burping contest?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't remember all of them.
Excuse me.
But yeah, I was actually in charge of Sorry, y'all. I was actually in charge of the playlist that day.
Oh, you were?
Yep.
So you were the kind of the spinner.
Yep. I was
You're-
the redneck DJ.
There you go. That would have been fun. No, it is a great place. I've only been out there personally just a couple times, and I just live literally from the woods. If I could go, if I knew how to get there from coming through the woods, it's probably just a short hike from where I live because it's only about 4 miles from where we live.
Take a hike to go hiking.
But yeah, exactly. I think I prefer to go hiking on the trails where I can. But yeah, it is a really cool place. When I went out there to fish, the first time I ever went fishing out there, it was years ago, probably 15 years ago. The water was so clear.
I know.
And I just didn't think, you could fool a fish, with the water so clear.
Yeah.
I mean, like rock quarry clear. If you've ever been out to the rock quarry in the North Chilton.
Well, speaking of events and things in our area, Pelham is hosting a new Alabama Fair and Fiesta this April. Last year, I think we went, it might have been the State Fair.
Yeah.
Is that right? No, the State Fair is in Montgomery.
Well, actually,
The Alabama Fair?
the Alabama State Fair, I think, travels.
Okay.
So-
Well, this one was out where Oak Mountain Amphitheater used to be. They
There's-
tore it down.
There actually used to be a state of Alabama fair and then the Alabama fair. So I think there's a couple of them.
Yeah.
Kind of play on words off each other. I don't
Right.
know. I don't know the quote official one.
This is it's going to be a new spring fair coming next month. They're bringing rides, games, and family-friendly events back to the city. And Kissel Entertainment out of Lomax is going to be bringing that to them. It's going to be April 9th through the 19th at the former Oak Mountain Amphitheater site.
Yep. Kissel's got a big place out there.
Yeah.
And
I think that's good because even though it's out of town, you're still supporting local.
Oh yeah,
by
still
going
local
to it.
business. There's somebody they come work here, and if they don't live in the county, they come here to work, and so they're going to spend some money here for sure.
Yeah.
Like Commissioner Perkins was talking about. All the people that come. I like his ideas about, and I never really thought of it that way. So matter of factly about the interstate generating so much income for the town.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew they did, of course. I'm not that naive, but at the same time, I never really thought of it as the way he explained it was very good, very good.
We have to think. I don't know. When you go on road trips, do you stop at the gas station and get snacks and drinks and stuff, or do y'all pack?
My wife is a packer.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we have to get gas and stuff like that.
I
but
would like to be a packer, but the way that my timing is set up, I procrastinate and don't pack anything. And it is at least $20 a stop
oh yeah,
to get
yeah.
snacks and drinks.
Much
for
better
everybody.
to use your snacks that you already have at home.
Yeah.
That bought
But
in,
if you're coming
bought
through
more
town-
in bulk. Oh yeah, well now
Do not bring snacks. Just stop
I
at
mean,
the
if
gas
you-
station.
if you're-
you have to think that's $20 a car
I know exactly. So,
without gas.
yep.
So that's a lot of
And
money
those are really
generated.
high profit items, high markup items. They don't really make a lot on the gas.
No.
I mean, just a few pennies on the gallon, really.
Mhm.
Of course, they sell, 1,000,000 gallons. Those pennies add up. But at the same time, we want them to be successful, right?
Yeah.
So I stop at stores all the time. And, like if I go in for a restroom break or whatever, I generally try to purchase something because, I know the people are in business.
Yeah.
Whether it be, a candy bar or whatever. Well, speaking of candy bars, I don't know why, but what's your favorite?
My favorite candy bar. I like the Hershey's white chocolate, the cookies and cream.
Mm-hmm. That's a good
I
one.
like
That's
those.
kind
I'm
of
more of a
that's
sour candy
That's
type
a
of
fairly
person, though.
Sour Patch Kids. Is that what you are?
Not really Sour Patch Kids. More like Crybaby, like the gum
I
and.
don't know the difference. I only said that because my granddaughter loves Sour Patch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I thought, she's a little younger than
Pretty
you.
good, yeah.
Yeah, she has these things last night out that she was. It looked like she would hold it in her mouth. It looked like it was her tongue. One was green, one was pink. She said, "Look, G Daddy," and then she showed me. Then she chomped down on it. And I said, "Does that hurt when you bite your tongue like that?" Anyway, that when you
funny.
said Sour Patch stuff,
Deason does not like candy, like the sour gummy worms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He says they have dust on them.
yeah,
That powder. I'll say these are dusty.
Blow them off, right? Didn't hear, enjoy them.
But speaking of drinks and snacks, I wanted to tell everyone the reason, besides Kissel Entertainment doing the games at the fair, I brought this up is because I cleaned out my cups the other day at our house. And last year we went to the fair that was hosted by Kissel Entertainment in Pelham, and they had cups. And if you went last year, I hope you kept your cup because they had a sign that said free lifetime refills on these cups.
Free.
And I was like, I'm going to keep mine just in case. I doubt we go, but I'm going to keep it. And I kept them. And now I'm going to take them back and get them refilled.
Get your free drink.
Yeah, those drinks are like $15 a piece.
Test that theory.
If they don't refill them, I'm going to be mad.
Yeah. Well, I bet they will. I mean, if it says it on there, I mean, I don't know the folks up there, but I remember.
I hope they stay true to their word.
I remember watching them develop that because a friend of mine had a mechanic shop. In fact, it was Robin Wilson's husband, Kenny, had a mechanics. His shop was up that way. And then Kissel got involved not too long. I don't know, probably 20 plus years ago, I would think, or close to that, I bet. And they've developed that, developed it, and they have a huge I mean,
they do.
It's really so something the way they have it right now. And like you said,
Brian Kelly said $20 won't get you in the door at Buc-ee's. I can't go in there without spending at least $30.
Oh, it's
and that's if I'm getting bare minimum stuff.
My wife and granddaughter, I talk about them a lot, but they just went to visit my brother and her best friend lives in Columbus, Georgia, and on the way back they stopped at Auburn at the Buc-ee's there and shopped and got Victoria a new Easter T-shirt.
Oh, yeah,
with the bunny
best
rabbits
holiday
and the of course, I guess it's Bucky.
Yeah,
in the center of the shirt.
A celebrity in that Buc-ee's.
But she walks in, she says, "Look, gee, Daddy, a new shirt." I'm like, "Yeah, that is so pretty. It looks so good on you." But that is a place you can't get out for $20. I agree, Brian. I mean, time you get a couple beef jerkies, that's $20 right there.
Oh, I know.
I love their they call them beaver chips. They make fresh potato chips. And did you know about Elon Musk and his new chip making plant?
Yeah, but it's not potato chips. I thought it was.
You figured that out? Anyway, he's going to build this new plant out in Austin, Texas. He's got a Tesla and a SpaceX plant, just this sprawling plants outside of Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
I have not seen them, just pictures of them. But he's going to build another plant. And, this is the kind of guy, when he says he's going to do something, he does it.
Yeah, he does it.
I mean, money is no object. He's obviously got the intelligence and he can't do all this himself, right, Taylor? He has to have good people around him.
Right.
It's just like any good organization. You're going to have that. But he's building this huge plant, and he's focusing on AI chips, he says. He's going to call the company TerraFab. I don't know all, the reasons why all this, but, like during COVID, most of our chips come from the Far East, from China.
Yeah.
Well, guess what happened? Suddenly we couldn't get our chips.
Yeah.
For various reasons. And I understand that why we couldn't, but we couldn't. And it was all kind of products, if you remember, even like rubbing alcohol and just simple medical supplies that we had outsourced to China, and then we couldn't get them when we needed them. I guess you'd say the most. But this guy is going to build this plant, and it's just going to save that because I remember they were making cars, Taylor, that they weren't able to finish.
Oh, I know.
Because they didn't have the chips, and they would actually sell somebody a car and say, when we get the chip, you can come in and we'll add it and reprogram your vehicle or truck or whatever, which they've done many times. Probably some of you out there had that happen to you. But anyway, I just thought that was fascinating because this guy has taken rockets, because of his knowledge and his people around him knowledge, taking rockets into space. And he wants to go to Mars, and I'm just convinced he's going to be the first one to land somebody on Mars.
Yeah.
Because that's going to probably take a couple of years to fly out there, and then whatever you're going to stay there.
No idea. My brain can't even think that. I can't.
Can you imagine being in a rocket for 2 years as you flew out, as you hurtled through space going to Mars or something?
No, I cannot.
That's really way out there. But this guy...
Did you know that you can eat in space at Disney?
You could, eat space, chips, and computing capacity And like I said,
I think it's great that he's bringing that to the United States, but for some reason, just the term AI chips freaks me out.
Well, Taylor, I think that there's a lot of things that are AI that we probably don't know about. And if we did, it would freak us out. Yeah, we're changing, that's for sure. But hopefully, we'll still be in a position where folks like me and you will influence what the AI does, at least. If not, we'll all be slaves to the AI master.
Oh, me. Let's not, I don't want to talk about that.
I know. I hope not either. That's right. But I tell you, it's been a lot of fun today.
It has been fun today. I've learned a lot.
Yeah, I mean, just having Commissioner Perkins on, I mean, that was just so informative, and wow, I was impressed. I was impressed with him and his vision and the whole commission's vision. I think he shared that with us real nicely as well.
Sounds like been doing a good job of working.
Is it going to be me and you tomorrow as well?
Sure will.
I tell you what, this might just become a regular thing. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays.
Yeah, maybe until August.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right. Well, we're about to hop off here. We hope y'all have a great day. Thank you again to all of our sponsors, and we'll talk to y'all tomorrow.